What is good, Tesla family? It's your boy Ray J back with another video, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the one and only Tesla, why I'm extremely bullish for the somewhat near-term and long-term futures, despite it being in the red today. I'm also going to be talking about the overall stock market, why on earth it is still doing well, and what pieces of news are coming out that just affected it. I'm going to talk about other pieces of news that caused Tesla to drop today and then rise simultaneously that make me very, very excited. I'm also going to end the video by talking about the latest Elon Musk tweets that just came out. You heard that properly. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Elon Musk, has some big updates for you guys that make me super, super pumped and excited as Tesla is crushing it. But before I do talk about Elon Musk's tweets, I do have to mention a couple of things. First off, I'm not a financial legal or taxation expert, so don't take this as financial legal or taxation advice. Everything in this video is solely for entertainment purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash that like button if you want to see more videos like this. Is not only beneficial me, but it's the entire Tesla community as a whole. And the last thing is, please check out the Moomoo link in the description. If you guys do sign up, you're going to get up to 5 free stocks, each worth up to $3,500. With all that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So as you can see, Tesla is in the red, but the overall stock market is in the green, and this is very significant. So I'm going to talk about the market first before I go into more detail about Tesla. But check this out right over here. The media is reporting that there's going to be a rise, most likely in cases of the Omicron variant. This has, in the past led to a lot of FUD, but look at the stock market today. The Nasdaq was in the green, the S&P 500 was in the green. This is not affecting the market like it used to, and that's a very good reason as to why the fear right now is basically dropping. As you can see that, like before, there was a much, much, much more extreme fear from the fear and greed index, and it's dropping, which means investors are becoming less scared right now because we're basically normalized to this news. It's not necessarily working. The media is not scaring us, and that's a very good sign. Now, look at this other piece of news. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about. It states, according to the New York Times, that the window to lift the debt limit is narrowing. And right here, it states that the United States is facing a default sometime between December 21st and January 28th if the US's Congress does not act to raise or suspend the debt ceiling. So there's a lot of meetings coming up from the Fed, and this is why, I kid you guys not, I'm very bullish for the US economy for the long-term futures, but we are not necessarily in my opinion, a capitulation phase. Now, we could see some upside, but there is uncertainty right now. We're not sure if Jerome Powell is going to say more things during the meetings that could cause it to drop. We're not sure if inflation or anything is going to come up, but overall, it's still doing okay. We did see a green day, and we should continue on this as of right now. Now, Tesla, on the other hand, was a little bit different. It closed in the red, down 0.59%. And here's the crazy thing that happened. Let me pull up the one-day chart, guys. Check this out. You could see Tesla started off absolutely dumping down to $950 a share. It crashed. Then after that, and started recovering, rising all the way up to 1,021, closing at 1,009. So it crashed drastically, then it all of a sudden ran up. So what's going on with Tesla? Why did this happen? Well, first off, I need to talk about this and then how the media responded. So the SEC is actually reporting, it's investigating, Tesla over its solar panels potential fire risks. But that's because of a complaint that states that Tesla did not properly inform the public about its solar panels potential safety issues. So am I going to say anything? Am I going to make any claims? And the answer is no. I'm not even going to go over the full details of this article because right now, all you have to know is that Tesla acquired Solar City. It's providing solar panels for people and selling them, but there are some safety concerns. So I'm not going to say that Tesla did anything right or wrong. It's just that we don't truly know yet. We have to just look at the SEC's investigation first, guys. So don't let the FUD scare you. So what do you guys think is going to happen when this piece of news comes out and Tesla drops? Look at this right over here. CNBC states that Tesla shares fall into bear market territory after the SEC has its new probe into the solar panel defects. This is pure fun, guys. Are we in a bear market? My answer to that is no. And here's the reason why they basically told the truth for some time, then they lied. Here's why. Let me show you why. Let me bring up the 1-year chart of Tesla, then let's bring up some moving averages. This is the simplest way to look at it. So look at Tesla. Did we enter a bear market? The answer is we dropped below this moving average right over here over a, how should I say, a shorter or longer time frame. So we did drop in, I guess, what you could consider bear market territory, but then we bounced right back up from there, which shows that we're no longer in that territory. So look at the 1-day chart, okay? Just make this simple. We dropped to 950. Is this bear market territory? Possibly. But then we recovered back to 1009. Okay, we didn't just crash, and then end from there. We recovered. This news article is talking about the fact that it's in a bear market. Oh, but what about the recovery? They're not even talking about that. So that's, in my opinion, is just pure FUD that's coming out from the media. They always do this, and don't let that scare you. Now, as for Tesla, what do I think is going to happen because of this news? We could see more volatility, and the reason I'm talking about volatility is because there could be a little bit of downside, but then also the overall market is in the green. Tesla would have been in the green if it wasn't for what happened, and we're only down 0.59%. So don't cry over this, guys. It's not the end of the world. At the same time, we have some good updates from Tesla coming out, such as this right over here. It states that Tesla is replacing faulty autopilot cameras in some cars. An internal document is saying that, and once again, it's improving their customer service. Not necessarily a great or bad piece of news, but at the end of the day, they're not issuing a recall. They're replacing cameras. They're improving their Model S's, the X's, and the 3s, which, in my opinion, is very, very good that they're improving customer service. Now, right over here, we see another very good piece of news. And a woman has been giving birth, or she already gave birth in a fancy Tesla while she was stuck in New York City traffic. So, this is something really good, in my opinion. It's giving more and more brand awareness for Tesla. It's helping people know that Teslas are really cool cars and people love them. And this woman just gave birth inside of one. So that's really cool, in my opinion. A really cool piece of news. And I'm just putting it out there. So do not let the media just show you bad things. There's some cute things that came out. Now, another good piece of news, as you can see right over here, Hertz is getting over $100 a day for Tesla rentals, according to these analysts' estimates. And you could see this is good news because typically rental cars only make Hertz about $60 a day, but they're going to get around $100 a day for Tesla. Once again, another good update. So my point is, Tesla is still doing almost everything right, guys. They're doing, they're still crushing it in terms of fundamentals. So this company is not a dead cat. They're not in a bear market, so to speak, like CNBC is reporting, guys. Do not let that scare you. Now, what do I think is going to happen to Tesla? I don't think that Tesla's going to just be green, green, green every day. We could see a little bit of downside because of Elon Musk selling. The other pieces of news, the media, the what the Fed is doing, it could cause the overall market to drop just a little bit. Even if it does, I'm not scared because I know this thing is going to have a very strong recovery. So don't let that FUD necessarily scare you. Now let's just bring up the MACD and the RSI real quick. I know I kind of skipped over that part. If I bring up the 1 year chart and show you right now, we could still see a bit of a downward trend, but it's not necessarily a bear market, so to speak. RSI is at 43.61 because of what happened. But even though this is going on, if the market is green tomorrow, I believe Tesla is going to be green too. Don't let the FUD scare you. The fundamentals are still strong. So, anyways, I'm going to end the video now by talking about the latest Elon Musk tweets that just came out. He has some huge pieces of news that make me very, very excited. And I want to repeat to you guys that, look, there could be an SEC investigation going on, but that doesn't necessarily prove yet that Tesla did anything wrong. Additionally, Elon Musk has big updates which are just improving the fundamentals, the innovation, the technology that makes me very, very excited. So this person right over here stated that tested at some roundabouts, I think the full self-driving beta 10.6 decides quicker than previous versions. And Elon Musk stated that the 10.6.1 is coming in a few days to address a few annoying issues. Let's go, guys. Another full self-driving beta update. That makes me super excited, guys. They're improving every single day, and that's another huge leap for Tesla. Very, very good news from Elon Musk once again. Elon Musk also tweeted this once again. He says, as always, Tesla's looking for hardcore AI engineers who care about solving problems that directly affect people's lives in a majority way. Once again, very good piece of news. He's talking about the Tesla AI, the Tesla bot as well. Once again, they're helping the world sustain more sustainable energy. Okay, they're absolutely helping the world. They're improving as well. Elon Musk is just putting it out there. He also stated this right over here. He says that a background in AI is not needed, just exceptional skill in software or computer design. So once again, Elon Musk is going to be hiring more people. They're going to be improving the world, improving the AI, improving the full self-driving beta. Huge piece of news. So don't let the FUD out there scare you that this thing is going to crash. No, what do I think is going to happen? I'm going to be 100% realistic and honest with you when I talk about the share price. Like I told you guys before, I could actually bring up a Fibonacci real quick. Let me just do that real quick before I actually end the video. And right now, check this out. We could see Tesla maybe drop just a little bit more. Remember, we have that support at around 978, as you can see right there. But even if we continue to drop a little bit with the market, that's a very good buying opportunity, in my opinion, because anything over under $1,000, in my opinion, is an absolute steal for Tesla. Because I know this thing is going to go to many, many thousands of dollars within the next few years. Easily, guys. Easily, easily, easily. So I'm just putting it out there that you should be prepared for either scenario because the market is not in full recovery mode just yet. We're still in uncertainty mode. The market could tank tomorrow if there's a bad piece of news from Jerome Powell, but at the same time, it could also explode and do really, really well. So we don't know what's going to happen. High volatility should be expected. But at the end of the day, when you make an investment, you have to look at the fundamentals. And Tesla, in my opinion, is one of the top dogs out there. So anyways, guys, here's what I think is going to play out. We could see a small pullback. Maybe if there is a bad piece of news, and you should be prepared for that, be prepared to either buy or hold your position. And if it continues to drop even more, which could happen, so to speak, I wouldn't say it's a bear market or a crash that's going to enter. We're also going to see a very fast recovery if the market allows it. And I think that we're getting closer and closer to that because the market is actually becoming, it's becoming more used to the Omicron variant. So right now, I don't truly know how severe it's going to be just yet. We're just waiting to see what happens. But at the same time, there is uncertainty about what the Fed is doing next. So I really want you guys to be prepared and really, really look into that. But when it comes to Tesla, there is the investigation going on that's leading to FUD, but at the same time, there are new full self-driving betas coming out. Their AI is improving. We're seeing more and more deliveries coming up. Their gigafactories are still coming out from Texas, and another one that's going to be coming out in Europe, in Germany. I mean, they're absolutely crushing it. This company is not a small company. It's not a weak company. It's one of the best companies in the history of this universe, so to speak, the world. I mean, the company is just crushing it, guys. And I see a very bright future ahead. So don't let the FUD scare you. I believe it's just short term. And the long term, this company is going to kill it. So never, ever give up. So thank you, guys. Never give up on Tesla. Never give up on your dreams. And this thing is going to see a good recovery. It's not ever going to basically lose for the long run. I think it's going to crush it. So don't give up. Don't let the FUD scare you and never ever quit. So thank you. Have a great rest of the day. I believe in Tesla. I believe in Elon Musk, and I know this company is going to kill it. So never ever quit. Thank you for listening. Stay green, stay positive, and peace out.